Hello, everybody, and welcome. Yes, I took my hair down, and I got Leo hair today. That's what I'm calling it. I'm calling this Leo hair because that's exactly what it is. It just is. It's cooler today, so I could probably have it down for a quick minute until it gets warm, and then it'll have to go up again because my hair just my hair is my hair. It just got so thick. So welcome everybody. For those who are just joining me and wondering like, why is she talking about her hair? It's just one of those things. It's what I do. I talk about my hair, put my lipstick on. So welcome. My name is Mary Jane Tracy, psychic medium, spiritual love of life coach, and astrologer, bringing you the 411 of the day and of the cosmos. Hello, Mama Tess. Welcome, and thank you for joining me. And thank you for joining me on my YouTube page. So, hey, go down. That side. Subscribe, like, get the dinger so that you know, and notifications of when I am on. So that would be very cool. And then you don't miss me live, because live is where it happens. It's where I have the convos and people comment and I comment back. So the only place I can't comment, well, maybe if I pull it up today, is... Let's see. Oh, okay. 1 second. See who's on there. There we go. I just looked on my YouTube, on the Mary Jane Tracy page. So people comment there, then I will see. So couple things. Readings. So one thing, I'm having the new moon readings. They are coming out for this week. I just got sidetracked because something else just came in about readings and about people wanting readings. And I love doing readings for people. One thing that, and that is for many of you who are healers out there and psychics, and there are, some people go from reader to reader to find out they want that answer. And I'm not that reader for you to give you the answer that you think that you should get. I give you the answers, or I give the readings. My readings are from the highest self. And that's where my readings are. My readings are for you. And for your soul walk, for your spiritual walk. I don't give you a reading to say, I love how much she goes, I don't give you a reading just to feel good. I want to give you a reading that's constructive, and that's what my readings are. So when somebody asks me, give me a reading and I want it good, I don't know what that means, because I think all my readings are good. You may not like what I have to say. Maybe that's it. Maybe give you a reading to give you what you want to hear. And that's one of the things, that's, one of the biggest things, especially for psychics, is the fear, or intuitive readers, to be able to express what is actually coming in without being afraid. And sometimes there's a fear of expressing truth to somebody, because they're afraid of offending the person. They're afraid that person's going to get upset. They're not going to take it right. And your job as a reader, and this is part of you stepping into your power. Your job as a reader is to give the information that comes through for you, because you're the satellite dish that's connecting to that airways, to that energy, to bring the information down for that person. Will they like it? Sometimes they will. Sometimes they'll love it. Sometimes they won't. Sometimes they're going to be really maybe angry or mad at you, and they don't want to hear it. You bring the information and the energy for their highest good. That doesn't mean that you're a dick about it. You don't ever tell somebody when they're going to die. That's none of your business. That's between them and God. But, when somebody's asking you, say, oh, when am I going to meet my true love? you might see energies that, yeah, there's somebody there for you, yet you're noticing that there's a bunch of other things that are in their way before they can actually ever let anybody into their life, or, whatever they want. Sometimes you do have to ask questions like, what do you mean by true love? Like, what is that definition of true love to you? Because your angels, your guides have a different definition of true love than what you probably have. So your true love might be that you haven't gotten over a bunch of blocks in your life. So they're sending you a true love because it is that true love is the only one that can live in that energy with you. If you're thinking that your true love is this person who's going to just adore you and dote on you and just love you and squeeze you all day long, well, you belong in Disneyland, because that's not true love. So when my beautiful audience out here, and I know many of you are readers, you have to trust what comes in. And giving that. The thing is that in trusting it, that means you're going to help them to go upon their divine path and to expand and find a connection, find a true connection that will be with that person to help them to aspire to create more into their life. And that's the important part. Now, as I said, I didn't know how long my hair would stay down, and here it is. It can't stay down any longer. So honor yourself, because the beautiful part too is that when you honor yourself as a reader in what you are doing, you are honoring the gifts that have been given to you. You are honoring that information, that line that has been opened to you. And in honoring it means that you are stepping into your power in order to give that person, whoever you're working with, the information to help them to create more into them.
My YouTube on my game.
Yes.
Yay.
And so that's the important piece here. And when we start to do that, we start to empower more people, and we start to empower ourselves. I know at times it can be super scary to relay information to people, to let people know that, oh, wow, this is what's happening. I've had to do it many times in my years of doing readings. And I've had people come back to me and be angry with me and call me names, usually call me a bitch. Like, oh, you're such a fucking bitch, which is fine. That's fine. Sometimes you got to, if you can't, you got to have a thick skin at times when you're doing this work, because not everybody's going to agree with you. Not everybody's going to like what you have to say. And you got to honor that, because that's just not in the placement that they're at. Yet they're in a place where they need to hear it. They're in a place where they need to hear that information. And as we are going upon our road, especially this week is a very intense week. Next week's a very intense week. There is a with it being Mercury Day. This is day it's on a fixed point of fame at 15 degrees of Leo, and it's about unexpected news. So this is part of the energy too. So this is beautiful energy to work with. This is beautiful energy to align with, to work with, because you're working into deep space, sometimes throwing things upside down. So take today and utilize it as a lesson day for yourself if you have issues with telling people the actual truth when you're doing a reading. And I have to do that quite, with some people, with a few of my clients. I have a few clients that ask for readings or ask for things that, they want, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, this is what you have to do first. You want X. Well, you have to do this step, this step, this step, and this step to get to X. There's work to be done. Doesn't mean it's going to take you years, but sometimes there's things that you have to do. The moon is volatile right now. It's tense. Yeah. Uranus is squaring the sun. And where Gemini is, or where, well, the moon is in Gemini. It'll be going into Cancer. That's why I'm getting a moon face, because I'm a moon baby. My face changes as the moon changes. Um, Sometimes my face will look bigger than what it is. Anyways, it's something I notice. Maybe nobody else notices, but I do. Um, and this is for you to look at stuff and change. So it's time for you to look at maybe even your own self, and to look at what you need to look at and what you need to change for stuff for your own self. And this is also where we have that some bi quintels, and those are fifth harmonic energies that are coming in. And these fifth harmonic energies are aspects of grace. So they're bringing you these aspects of grace that are coming in. And this is news. This is news that is coming in. And some of the news that might be coming in might be, oh, wow, and it's an aspect of grace. So this could be helping you to come into your grace. It could be others who could be falling from grace. So we have this energy of seeing where it aligns with you, or where it aligns with the world at large. Because it's at a world point, that means that there's going to be a lot of information from the world. A lot of this energy is really affecting the outside world. I know my dog's in its kennel because she was being a bad girl. Not my dog, my daughter's dog. So it's to understand how we are able to deal with our wounding, and the wounding that is. And with the sun trining Chiron today, this is allowing us to look at it. And Chiron is wounded, and the sun's exalted. It's the king. It says, I want it this way, buddy. And Saturn's saying, is opposite, and saying, I don't think so. I don't think you can have it that way. I don't think that's the way. And you can adjust to that energy, or you may not want to do it, and you may take all your cookies and go somewhere else. It's up to you. And that's the thing. It's like, okay, going back to doing a reading for somebody, you might not like what it's saying, but maybe you need to take a little bit and take some time to listen to what was said, and take maybe a little bit, and then you can adjust. And if you really don't like it, go take your cookies to another psychic. And if you keep on going and going to one psychic after another psychic because you're looking for that ultimate answer, then I would say I would stop. Especially if you've gone to see like 3 or 4, even 3 different psychics in less than a month. That means that you are not listening to self, and you're wasting a lot of money. So this is the energy of coming in and listening to self, listening to the energies that need to come in for you, and adjusting, taking accountability also. Because many times when we are going out and we're asking this person, we're asking that person, and we're going here and we're going there, we're not wanting to take that accountability for ourselves. There are times, even for me, that it's like, okay, you know what? I need to book a reading. And I do. I go to some astrologers, and I pay out $300 to go to these astrologers, but they're absolutely fucking awesome. And they're helping me. They're looking at my chart. They're looking at the energies coming in. And I got a few astrologers that do add in tarot, or they're on a little bit of the witchy side. And they give me, a clear, indication on what I'm looking at that time. Now, it's not something that I do monthly, or especially at that. It's something that I do maybe once a year, or maybe even every 6 months. And some psychics, especially or astrologers, when they do charge that a month, if you're a regular, they have a discount for you. So adjust. And the energies in the sky are going to vary. They're going to vary. They're intense. And this is where we are coming up to a T square. And with that T square, the energy is going to be shooting out into Scorpio. So you want intensity. So as we're building up towards this new moon, And where Mercury is today is at 15 degrees, is where the new moon is going to be on Sunday, Monday, depending where you are. And where that new moon is, and that where Mercury is today, the information that comes in for you today is going to be information whether you need to adjust, release, or continue on. So listen to what is coming in for you today. Listen to a song, maybe a repetitive song. For me, it's been the hawk. The hawk has come in every single day. I've gone for a walk. And I've taken a picture this morning on my Instagram live. I showed people where the hawk is, and we watched her fly away, or him fly away. So, and the hawk is a messenger. The hawk is the one that brings in the messages, and the hawk is the one that can foresee long distances and can really pinpoint where that little tiny little mouse is in the ground that you can't see, and will go in and grab it. So this is coming into very passionate and extremes. So with Mercury is coming in with through the squares and going through all the squares. It's squaring off Uranus. It's opposite Saturn. And here comes the sun. It's going to be doing the same thing. So there's information that's coming in, right? Same at Hawks Daily, eating my chickens. Eating your chickens? Oh, Jennifer, I am sorry. My girlfriend had a fox in the hen house, ate some of the eggs. Yeah, that's not a good, well, same with owls. Owls eat the chickens too. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe can you put an owl on the outside? Would that scare off a hawk? I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna have to a question for you, Jen. Do they attack during the daytime or afternoon? Everyone's hungry. Everybody's hungry. Yum, 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 yum. So when they're usually, or if when they're doing so, crazy. They just know that you got damn good chickens, probably. It's just yummy chickens. So today, Juno is stationary. She's been retrograde for a while. She's minutes away from the south node. So we know when Juno is coming up to us to that point in the south node, it's a connection. Juno's all about relationships, and she's going to be going forward. So whatever relationships that you may have been working on that just aren't working, it's an ending time. It's an ending time. So this is about ending those relationships or relationships around you. And this could be relationships on all levels. You might see people leaving your work, new boss coming in, old boss leaving. You might be watching that maybe your neighbors end up moving, or a friend moves away, or all of a sudden a friend doesn't want to talk to you on Facebook anymore. Or situation. So a relationship with a situation ending. You're done with something. You're not going to continue upon doing something. So you're done. So there's all of this that's coming up through it, right? And it's moving you through this energy, because we have this week, next week, and then we have a full moon at the end of Aquarius. We had one at the beginning of Aquarius, and now we're having one at the end of Aquarius. So there's going to be a lot of endings coming up with situations. So it's about releasing your worries, releasing what is not for you. It's letting go of a new chapter. It's letting go and starting a new chapter and blessing the old chapter. So it's very important to say thank you to the old chapter. It's very important for you to say, you know what? A lot of times, oh my God, that was a waste of 10 years. Oh my God, that was a waste of time. No, that was a time that you chose to be in whatever it was at that particular time. Honor it and thank it, because you gained something from it. You gained something from it. So bless it so that you are able to bless the road ahead. And you're not going to repeat whatever it was there. So it's new directions, new ways, and they're going to be coming in loud and clear. We just have to listen to them. And sometimes they may sound silly, like saying, maybe you should start doing this, whatever this is. And you're like, oh, that's so stupid. I don't want to do that. but that could be a way of opening, that could be a way of connecting with others and connecting with others along the road. So today, honor yourself throughout the day. I mean, the moon's still in Gemini. It's still like, hippity hoppity, let's get going. And it's going into Cancer. The sun's still there. So the sun, in Leo is still wants to be exalted and have fun. So find some fun today. Find some fun things that you want to do. And allowing yourself to move through when anything comes in, because we're going to have a lot of times to release this as the moon goes into the dark phases. Plus the moon's out of bounds. So moon's out of bounds, that means anything can happen. And when the moon's out of bounds, if you got an app and you watch where the moon is, it won't be on the ecliptic. It'll be a little bit below. So that means it's out of bounds. It's not following the pathway, of what the planets usually follow and the alignments that they follow. So honor the self today. And those of my readers out there, honor what comes through to you for what you need to help other people. Don't second guess it. It may not sound nice. It may be, it just may not be in that where you might feel uncomfortable in saying it. But sometimes certain things need to be said to people in order for them to grow and expand. And that is part of your job, of what you signed up to be a reader, is to be honest and to work with spirit and honor spirit. Honor what you have taken on as a job. If you are unable to do that, then maybe this is the sign of saying, I need to find something else, or I need to learn a little bit more before I can continue taking on clients and working with them if I can't be honest with the information that comes through. Sometimes the information that comes through is like, I've had my clients come in and say, you've been a real dipshit through all of this, or you haven't been listening, or you're telling them something and then you have to pull away from the reading and say, you keep contradicting everything I'm saying. You're saying you want this, and then you're contradicting yourself over there. Call them on when they're contradicting. Because people say, yeah, I want this new relationship. I want all of this. Oh, but he was so kind and he was so loving. And then. Say, okay, well, what do you want? Like, here it is. Here's something new for you. But you're saying that you're contradicting everything than what you just told me. Honor that. Call people on it. This is the energy to really help you to do that too, so that you can grow, expand, and step into your powers, right? And the more you step into your powers and your gifts is the more you can help others. So in honoring that, honor oneself. And that's where that grace comes in. And that's where those biquintels come in, because they are the fifth harmonic, which is a beautiful vibration of grace, of love, of transformation, and bringing in your wings, baby. So going to send you guys out so much love today, because I'm going to have to check on that lovely dog. I love the dog. So, but anyways, have a good day. And Jen, really, I'm sorry about the coyotes and I'm sorry about the hawks. The coyotes are when it gets dark. Do you guys have a BB gun? It's like almost where you need a little BB gun. Just saying, not that I'm a big hunter or anything, but this is your stuff too, right? Honoring what you have. But anyways, have a great day, everybody. Love you all. May the Lord and Lady watch over and bless you in all that you say, be, and do. You can order a new moon reading if you want. The new moon, it'll come out by Friday, Saturday for you. So have a blessed one, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.